Okay, surprisingly, Nisekoi actually turned this event a little bit more interesting. So yeah, I did rant about last week's chapter. I'm probably not gonna do this weekly or something. Like I would like actually enjoy doing Nisekoi, but I mean, guys did give me like positive feedback from like the last chapter. I mean, sure we can keep it going if you want to, but personally, it's like it depends what Nisekoi goes. It just gets really episodic again. Then I just feel like I'm not just gonna talk about I'm just gonna be talking about comedy every week. I mean, I love the anime. I love it. I love talking about it, and the anime's only got like 3 episodes left, so like maybe it might be after the anime, like maybe something like that. I don't know. It really does depend. Like, you guys really want me to keep doing this, but definitely what I really want to talk about, especially why I wanted to talk about this chapter as well, straight after last week's, is that what they did afterwards with the whole situation, with the freaking like the other girl with the key, Yui, and I really like that. It's like Raku gets that question is saying like, who are you going to fall in love with? Like, who do you care about the most? It's like throwing out the kid, like the locket thing. It's like, Raku, just don't think about the locket. Who do you actually care about? It's a promise from all those years ago. Yeah, promises are important to keep and all that, but is it like, do you really have to keep a promise if that means like sacrificing your happiness or anything? Like, so I really liked that part of the chapter when they went into that, and he was saying, oh well, I guess Chitoge's my girlfriend, and it's like I'm supposed to care. It's like, he's actually giving considerations, to Chitoge, to everyone else, and I really did like that about Raku. Raku seems to be, manning up about this situation right now. It's like, yeah, and it also seems like we are reaching sort of near a climax of Nisekoi since it is the final girl. And one of the clues the most, which actually led up to the theory that I've been saying for a while about Nisekoi, is that the key won't like the locket won't open. It's like it won't like it won't, as it is now, it won't open. So it's like, so now there's something up with the locket. Maybe there's another part to the locket, or is there like, the keys have got to combine themselves, because there's a reason why all of them have got shapes in them. Like, I'm guessing that combines the keys and it makes one true key. I just hope it's like, oh, not every girl is part of the promise or something like that. That'd be so stupid, and we just continue on with this harem situation with it. What I'd like is that they open it and then they find out this is like what the real reason is. Like, this is the girl, and it's like Raku. Like, I'd like it if like Raku just sees it from the side, and he, like, you see like on the last chapter who he generally chose. Like, if he chose Chitoge, or if he chose, Onodera, if he chose any of the girls, I would really like that. Or just like, fuck it, go with Onodera, like going with Onodera, Chitoge, Manika, Yui, like all of them. It's just saying, you know what? Fuck it, Sugumi, go with Sugumi. Like, that would be actually kind of interesting. The other thing is, like, what I liked about this chapter as well is that, yeah, we did have some really good comedy in here. When we see that, the other school kids think of, like, it's so much bullshit of, like, Raku having so much, like, girls. It's like, what the fuck is going on? And even, like, Yui's just, like petting, and it's like, a teacher isn't supposed to do that. And, like, Marika wanted to rip Yui's freaking head. I was like, don't touch my Raku. Like, and she's like, oh, I'm not a teacher right now. Glasses off, teacher mode off. And she's just like, oh, I'll just play with Raku now. It's like, what the fuck? It's so weird. But another thing about this chapter that I really liked was that when we see Yui's reason for transferring, since, she went from a really esteemed university. She was extremely clear. It's like, wow, why are they over here? Why is it in, like, Raku's school? It isn't just, up in the middle like that. And what Raku's father said, I kind of hit a little bit more home with Raku, I guess, with like what happened with Yui and finally accepting her, is that, her family died. She's like the head of like this the Chinese like freaking mafia right now, like of the freaking Yakuza. And it's like, yeah, you're part of the Yakuza, and she's like the Chinese mafia. And when she's saying like, yeah, she has a special ability to, get people around her in like like entranced or something, like saying like, oh, it took her 2 years to unite her all of her mafia. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty freaking cool. I mean, she did more than fucking Sooner ever did, I'm just saying. But like, just like overall, I really did like that. And when Raku's saying, why she's really, getting close to Raku and all that, is because her family died. She lost both her father and her mother. She has no relatives left, and she really keeps hold to that part of her childhood where saying, this is who I thought was my brother. And it's like, I was kind of emotional. It's like, instead of Raku saying, ew, there's a gill in my bed, yucky, like that, he actually, except that man, he's like, yo, I'll fucking sleep with it. Yeah, I'll take that in. And it's like, that was just a solid chapter, I felt, with Nisekoi. That, it kind of made me feel a lot better what 120 did, but 121 really, like, I don't know, it just made me like the character Yui a lot more, and it just, a little bit of the laugh and a little bit more questions and a little bit more, hints of like what's going to happen later on in the series. So let me know if you're actually more curious about doing Nisekoi. I don't know. Maybe it was just like one chapter thing where I just got really annoyed. But 121, I personally felt I enjoyed that one. But let me know what you think in the comment sections down below. But that's all from me. I was thanking you very much for watching as always. Remember, see you guys.